What a year. A year for tragedy, disaster, but hey, also video games. Would you look at that, we're coming up on the end of the year where Xbox and PlayStation will both be releasing their new consoles, the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Woo! But on top of that, we got Nintendo releasing Mario's 35th anniversary, and look at all the new games we're getting for that, baby! Don't get me wrong, I am excited. I'm just may not be as excited as the other guy because I love Mario. I love Nintendo. Mario's not my favorite thing. It's not my cup of tea, I suppose you would say. I do not prefer Mario to a lot of other games, like Zelda would definitely be above Mario. Even Donkey Kong for me would be above Mario. But I digress. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time, he's also a Nintendo Switch YouTuber right here on this platform. You all might know and love him. His name is Woodhawker, or better known as Beat-em-Ups. He is also obsessed with Zelda and The Legend of Zelda and everything having to do with Zelda. I may even go as far as to call him the biggest fan of Zelda. But the problem here is there are more fans of Mario, as Mario is a more popular game than Zelda. Breath of the Wild was a popular game, but Mario as a whole, from the beginning of Mario and Zelda's time, it's just been bigger. Like I said, I myself prefer Zelda, but Mario's just got the numbers. And that's okay, because everyone's got their favorite game and everyone's got their favorite game character. But would you like to know mine? I would like to think of myself as the biggest fan of this guy and his games, and anyone who wants to challenge me on that, I will defend my title. If it's not really a title, but I will defend that against you. I have always been in love with this character, and I'm about to tell you who it is. Sonic's the name, speed's his game. My whole entire life I could not help but feel that Sonic was always such an underrated character. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a decent sized following, but like Mario always towered over top of him. They were rival games and Mario always just seemed to be a step ahead. And it made me upset because I was like, it's opinion based, so I can't really say you're wrong. Mario does have a better following, it is more successful than Sonic, but in my opinion, Sonic has always been a better game, and it is so underrated. Even games like Zelda and Donkey Kong and other games like that seem to tower over Sonic. But I still love him. I guess it's kind of hard not to be in Donkey Kong's shadow. That guy is massive. I know, Sonic is not Nintendo's original character. He's a Sega character. Blah, 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 blah. Over time, the Sega universe just kind of intertwined with the Nintendo universe as Nintendo grew and Sega kind of plopped. But Nintendo managed to keep a couple of Sega's games alive, such as Sonic and, well, Street Fighter. And there's probably more, but I don't care about all of them. And as far as their universes intertwining goes, it was kind of awesome, but it also kind of sucked at the same time. Because I feel like it just pushed Sonic into the shadows even more. It made him not even, shadows, he's a character, okay. No, sidetracked. Anyways, it just pushed him there even further and made Mario tower over him that much more because people were all focused to them being in the same universe. Then they felt more inclined to pick a side. And it's just, come on man, Sonic is just a great character. Alright, I'm done ranting. Let's get back to the main topic. Next year is something special. It is Sonic's 30th anniversary. Mario gets something special for his 35th anniversary. I think Sonic should get something special for his 30th anniversary. What do you think? It has been confirmed that 2021 will be the year of Sonic. And I do have some sources to cite about this, because I have done a little bit of research for once. BG247, Games Radar, and Video Games Chronicle all have amazing articles about this very topic. Yes, I had to edit that as I am not average consumers of these articles, and I could not remember their names for the life of me. They have predicted a number of Sonic titles to be released next year. Is that not exciting? If you answered no, you can leave. I'm not kidding. Get out. However, if you answered yes, you can stay because I am your guy. Now, much like other big game devs, Sega's actually pretty good at delivering good content for Sonic's anniversaries. For, For his 10th, they released Sonic Adventure 2. Alright game, not as good as the first one, but it's still a pretty good game. And on the 20th, they actually released Sonic Generations, which, not the greatest Sonic game in the world, but Generations is still a very good playable game. So that alone is a pretty great indicator that we will get something good for Sonic's 30th anniversary. I don't see why they wouldn't. Just check out this ad that Sega put out on the topic. Bottom bulletin states games. That is plural games. That is another good indicator that we will be getting multiple titles for this. I lost my train of thought. For Sonic. My bad. They also mention more exciting announcements, which could end up in a Sonic 2 movie, which wouldn't be a horrible thing. The first movie was good. I just really hope that's not their big takeaway here, is they're going to give us a new Sonic movie. When we want games, we demand games, and I am excited for games. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. The movie was amazing. However, I'd be pretty upset, as I'm sure most of you would be, if all they did for this anniversary was release a new movie and slap some retro games on the frickin' Switch. Like, here you go, here's some ports. Alright, have a good day. Like, no. No, we need something new, something fresh, something awesome, and something classic while being new. I have my own idea in mind that I came up with. I mean, a lot of you could have came up with a similar idea and think that this is not my original idea, but this is an idea I've had for a long time. They should take Sonic and give it a title big and superior on the Switch, like Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Now don't get me wrong, I know I have a lot of fans out there of this. Sonic Forces is a great game. It was a very good game. It was a good, like, alright, we need a Sonic game on here, throw it on. It was really good. They did a great job with it. However, it's just not what we really want or need. Why does Zelda, Link, why does Link get his own game and have, a whole open world and get all this cool features and like it's the biggest game ever, and then Mario gets Odyssey, it's like, oh my god, this is the craziest Mario game of all time. It's basically open world too, but Sonic's just like, yeah, throw a little levels in there, go across the map like always, and finish it. Like, this is just Sonic Generations or one of those other kinds of games slapped with a new title and a new storyline. Classic Sonic is fun, it's great, do not get me wrong, I love it. It is traditional, it is amazing, but did any of you love Sonic Adventure? Like the first Sonic Adventure? They had it on the GameCube, they had it on some other systems, the director's cut, they had all of these different versions of it, and it was just such a good game. It was such a great game, and I think that the Switch could amplify the amount of great that game had and make it better. So even if they just remade that game and remade the whole thing great and refurbished and put it on the Switch, that would be cool too, but I would much prefer a brand new game, kind of like Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey. I mean, come on guys, think big. Think so big. Think about how much this game would accomplish. So many people would love this. Like, ooh. Sonic Adventure is the most open world a Sonic game has ever gotten, and it was great, but it wasn't open world enough, and I think we need a little more open world, like Mario Odyssey, but bigger, like Breath of the Wild. But instead of Link and the story of Hyrule, we got Sonic and the gang in their own world on their own adventure, with playable characters being at least Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And it would be cool also if you threw in a little Amy, Big the Cat, Gamma, just like Adventures was. That'd be cool, but that's just all whipped cream on top of the sundae that is this game idea. Just at least the three I mentioned first. Imagine exploring an open world like you did as Link in Hyrule, but as Sonic, and how fast you could run, and how realistic more they could make it than Adventure and everything, and you could just sprint across the entire map and get to your missions. And if you're Tails, you can fly across the map, and Knuckles can glide. It would be so cool. But that's just my idea. You can expand in the comments if you want. Or don't, up to you. Or if you have another idea, you can go ahead and let me know about that in the comments. That would be great. I'd like to hear other ideas. I'd like to expand on my idea, or hear ideas that might even be better. But I have actually talked about this in a video previously. If you've never seen it, it's right here. Or here, One of the top corners, whichever one. It's in the top right when you're looking at the screen. I don't know what side I'm on. Now, if what I said in this video and the last one, Now, if what I said in this video and the last one that I just linked doesn't tell you how much I love Sonic, then I don't know what will. But you probably didn't watch the other one because you're still here watching this one, or you clicked it and came back. And if you did that, I love you. But I don't know why would you would, because that video sucked. And just like, this one, I suck. Why are you here? But if you don't get that, I don't think you ever will, because I love Sonic more than most of you love your children. Calm down, it's just a joke. Obviously, I love it more than you love your children. Sonic will just always hold a special place in my heart. I grew up playing it as a kid. I always played it. It was always my favorite game. Nothing ever topped it. I had my phases of, loving Halo when I was, a middle school boy playing some first-person shooters. But Sonic will never be beaten. Halo, just like Call of Duty, if your favorite game as a kid was Mario, and you tell me you like Call of Duty more than Mario, you're either an idiot or a liar. From classic Sonic on the Sega, to my Game Boy, to the Switch, to the GameCube, to the everything, I just could never give it up. I would always find out the Sonic games. I would always seek them out, and I would always make sure I owned them. I even quit playing games for a while, just not Sonic. Never ever. I can never do that. Even when I wasn't gaming and I would sit there and play games on my phone while I was bored or doing something, I just pulled up my phone real quick and played a couple phone games. I always had some Sonic games downloaded. You know the Sonic games I'm talking about? There's multiple of them on the App Store for both Android and iPhone. But, I would even get home, not playing video games, but I still owned an Xbox. I used it for Netflix. It was a Netflix machine. Not as much as my PS3, but that's a different video. Again, I'm not going to link that one. It's not important. But I would sit down when I got home from work for a couple minutes if my wife wasn't home or she was at work before she was my wife, before all of that, and I would play some Sonic Generations or some Sonic Adventure. Something, fun that passed the time and I enjoyed doing. But like I said, everybody has their favorites. Mine just happens to be Sonic.